There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I thought today, obviously a lot of people know me where I do other jobs. Obviously, I'm a director of, hello, we're back again. I'm a director of Nexus. I retired from my own business about 2 years ago now, and I needed to do something else. And Danny came up with an idea that to help him out, which was fine, no problem at all. So we'll go back right to the beginning. Do the first picture, please, or the second picture, please, James. So I passed my test when I was 17. This is my second car, actually. And as you see, it was a little bit, back in the day, it was a bit tasty, as it were. And that's what I used to drive around in at 17. Going to the second one, please, James. Next one, third one, I think. That's it. This is just before, first time I was going away with a friend of mine to Lloret de Mar in Spain. And this car I bought before that. And this was rebuilt by a aeronautical engineer. And they put in a rather larger engine than normal. So it had a 1500 GT engine in it, and the red one only had the standard 997 engine in it. So I had this for, I suppose, around about 9 months on what we used to then do as insurance cover notes, because the insurance was so expensive, I couldn't afford it. So I had to sell it in the end. Yeah, so as you can see, I've always liked cars, and I've got my favourite toy, which is the next slide, please, James. This is my toy, as it were, classic 1980 Corvette, American car, left-hand drive, 5.7 V8 engine in it. Everybody says to me, "How fast do you go in it?" And I say it's got 85 mile an hour on the clock, and I've only been out about 80 mile an hour on it. When in a car like this, when you're doing 40, you feel like you're doing 100. So no, it was back in the day, 1980 in America. They had, I think, like all over the world, they had a big fuel scarce, and they reduced, obviously, not downsized their engine, detuned their engines, and replaced the clocks with an 85 mile an hour. That's all you could do. The year before this model, there was 150 mile an hour on the clock, and believe you me, they did do that. So that's it. So if we can go to the next slide, please, James. So right, so this is the car lot down at this little video there of Colchester. This is some of the smaller type cars that we've got in stock. It's a Toyota there, just over 2,000. This gives you an idea of sort of what we're doing at the moment. We are trying to get these sold, these cars, because we want to get more prestigious cars in, a bit more value. So there was do the next slide as well, please, James. So this is the other type of car we've got there. It's couple of different ones. I believe that one there is, yeah, it's about 10,500. This is slightly higher than some of the others. Some of these cars are ideal for youngsters that have just passed their test, buy a reasonable price car, cheaper on the insurance, nothing, too elaborate, because obviously today's prices, the insurances are so expensive. It's not a very salubrious site that we're on, but we're sort of building the site up. We're looking for a new premises where there's an actual showroom as such, and so we can have most of our cars in the showroom. So obviously, as you can see, this is on a commercial site and it's a bit grubby and stuff. There's another quick video coming up. This is in the front now. So this is where we've gone up a bit now. This is a Porsche. There's a Land Rover behind. On the right-hand side there is a Lotus. So we've gone up a level now where we're sort of selling a bit more prestigious cars. obviously a bit more money, a bit more luxurious. Mercedes at the back there. And this is the type of car that we're trying to sell more and more. This is Fiesta there that we had repaired, had to, wet belts be changed, that got done. BMW Sports, and behind the other one is BMW. We're trying to get more and more of these type of cars in. So we do take on obviously other cars, and if you wanted me to source a car, we would source that, which we're trying to do at the moment by various people. There's a space here, and you'll see a picture of it at the end there, where that's a I took a Mercedes down to be tested out. Battery was flat and it kept on discharging itself. So we took it down to be repaired, and it was a small sensor. And you'll see a picture of that in a minute. The next one will be that. That's it. I drove that down to a place called the Garage in Colchester. That is a fantastic sports car. Little bit more price. It's 13,000, which is brilliant, really. Lovely bodywork, interior. I think it's on I think it's a 2-point-something-litre engine, auto. And as I say, we just had it serviced and checked this sensor, got it replaced, and now everything's working fine on it. So that's one of them that will be sold as soon as possible. So basically, yes, what I'm doing is I'm helping Danny. There's 3 of us now. Dan Hugo, some of you might know him from the face-to-face groups. He's dealing in sales. I'm dealing in mainly getting these cars if there is something that has to be done with them, like MOT, servicing, or if there is a problem with them, I organise and get that sorted. We are today going down to Romford to pick up a car where someone wants us to sell it. And then, as I said earlier, we're taking the Mini Cooper S that I picked up earlier in the week because we had to replace the rear springs. For some reason, they're broken. And we're just getting an MOT on that today, so that will be all sorted. And then we deliver it over to Bury St Edmunds later this afternoon to the customer. I drove that back, and I said to the boys there's a bit of a brake problem. When it went into the MOT, sure enough, there was. They had to replace the back rear brakes. So that's how we deal with most of the situation. I'm used to cars. I've been brought up with cars. I was taught bits and pieces. I don't know everything, but I was taught a lot of bits and pieces from my dad, who fucked about with cars, lorries, etc.
2 minutes, Rob. 2 minutes, mate.
Thank you very much. So this is where we are at the moment. But as I say, we are trying to look for a better premises. So you can, so it'll be inside where we can put some of these, well, all these prestigious cars inside, and keep them clean. And you can have a coffee, sit down, nice space to browse around. So that's basically where we are at the moment, trying to improve it all the time. So I will let you know whenever we've got something else new in. So really, that's about me for now. Yeah.